K-12 schools are increasingly seeing the potential of mobile devices and noting that not only are the devices themselves less expensive than most laptops, they need less infrastructure to support them.
In the coming months, the vast potential of these devices for learning will begin to outweigh concerns about misuse that currently dominate most conversations about their use in school settings.
There are a wide array of platforms ranging from mobile phones, Nintendo DS devices, Android and Windows-based tablets and netbooks, and of course the iPod Touches and iPads available on the market today. In this short video, we're going to examine some of the issues in implementing mobile learning into a classroom. We will use the iPad to discuss and demonstrate a range of these issues.
So why use a mobile device rather than a computer?
Because some things change your thinking. When sophisticated thinking takes all of these devices and converges and simplifies it into one learning device. So what is mobile learning? It happens when the learner uses mobile technologies to take advantage of the learning opportunities around them. It can happen anywhere, anytime, anyhow. Computer technology, and in particular personal computers, have had a huge impact on a wide range of industries, all except education. Mobile technologies have the greatest potential to bring about transformational change within the classroom. As teachers, we want simple, powerful devices that support the learning and don't get in the way of it. As you can see, mobile technologies have a wide range of benefits. But before we rush to implement mobile technologies into our practice, we need to ask ourselves several critical questions. This prior planning will help with a successful integration of the technologies into your classroom. In other words, we must evaluate our goals against a TPACK framework, as designed by Mishra and Kohler. It is also worthwhile understanding a few key terms and concepts so that we can all speak the same language. Most mobile devices can undertake all the tasks of what a laptop or personal computer can do. The main issues is how they do those tasks, as can be seen in this slide. One of the biggest issues is recognising that mobile devices are personal learning devices rather than shared devices like computers, which allow for multiple logins. What is fundamental in mobile learning is the need for wireless connectivity. Wireless connectivity is also part of 21st century learning and teaching. Without wireless connectivity, the functionality and thus the potential of these learning devices is severely hampered. There are 5 broad tool types that we can use to consume content or information. These being a web browser, an e-book reader, iTunes and email, as well as access to a wide range of apps. As content creators, students require a range of types or classes of tools so that they can create and manipulate a broad range of content formats. Where students publish their work can also be quite flexible and open. It may be on the school's Moodle, but it could also be on a wide range of web-based services such as Wikis, Edmodo or Dropbox.
So how do I manage mobile learning in my classroom?
The first key choice is whether to go down the path of student and personal learning devices or down a managed path. The managed approach requires a higher degree of investment by the school. This is because the school takes ownership and responsibility for the purchase of the devices, the apps and the upkeep of both of these. The alternative is a one-to-one program where students own or lease their own device and are responsible for it. The key responsibility for the school is in ensuring that their robust wireless infrastructure is in place within the school. Just as we personalise our driving position in our car, Most mobile devices also have the capacity to personalise its settings or configurations. This is quite useful for setting boundaries on what type or rating of apps and content can be accessed by students. A common recurring question is, are mobile devices supported by my organisation? Most organisations will only provide support on a predefined set of devices such as T4L or DER computers. Much of this is to do with the capacity of the organisation. For end users to expect a help desk to support any and all technologies is unrealistic. What we must remember is that support in most cases only means that you can ring a help desk and expect a level of assistance, have an IT technician service and manage your device. What this means for many schools is they must develop their own local and personal structures to support mobile learning. That said, your local IT support staff should be able to help you get your device connected onto your wireless network. The big question that teachers must grapple with when implementing mobile technology is not how to use this device. The real question is, if each student has a web-enabled device that allows them to easily create, collaborate and communicate anyway, anytime, how does this transform our thinking about learning opportunities for my students? When selecting your apps, it's also best to do so against known educational frameworks such as Bloom's and SAMR. There is a wide range of web-based resources available to teachers. Here are just some of them. 2 communities of practice that stand out are New South Wales Department of Education and Communities Mang, which has several iPad discussion groups, and Slide to Learn, which is open to teachers from all states and all systems.